2 of the Continental Classic kicks off tonight.
The beast around here is Kyle Fletcher. Continental Classic night.
Because if you look at a guy like Shelton Benjamin in a tournament like this, and even his opponent who are coming up in a moment, Kyle Fletcher, they don't need anybody at ringside with them.
And of course, Don Cal is joining us here at the commentary desk, not in your capacity as the leader of the Don Callis family, but as a guest commentator. How convenient for you, Don?
Well, you know, everyone wants to hear what I have to say, and they want to hear what I have to say about this man coming out.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weight 239 pounds, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
And Don, that is a tremendous point. You have a ton of insight about this man, Kyle Fletcher, who last Saturday night at Collision picked up his first 3 points. Let me see the rules for the Continental Classic. 20-minute time limit, 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Everyone is banned from ringside. It was Saturday. Collision, Kyle Fletcher defeating the Beast Mordo Shelton Benjamin 1 week ago, defeating Mark Briscoe to pick up his first 3 points. The winner of this match, if there is a winner, could be a draw, but if there is a winner, that man will sit atop the Blue League table.
I like that last rule. Everyone's banned from ringside. That's what makes this tournament so special, Matt Menard.
I'd like to see you banned from commentary.
Yeah, I know you.
That's an idea.
In all seriousness, though, I've always been a big fan of Shelton Benjamin. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better, natural, well-rounded athlete than this man. The problem for him is he's in there with a man who is riding the sword of destiny all the way to the top, and that's Kyle Fletcher.
Hard-pressed to find anybody who's had a better 2024 than Kyle Fletcher, Don.
I think you're exactly right. And the other thing that Kyle has that Shelton doesn't is, frankly, me.
So what's the sword of destiny that you talked about that he's riding? Some sort of,
He's going to be the top guy in this industry.
Okay.
He and Takeshita are going to rule the singles world of professional wrestling.
Glass, they slip away so quickly.
The longer these matches go, the more the risk for injury to affect you later on in the tournament.
That's
a
right.
lot at stake here.
Daddy Magic, we found out last week the semifinals and the finals of the Continental Classic both taking place at one's end. But Shelton Benjamin, the powerbomb, the stack, and almost as if he was waiting for Kyle Fletcher to kick out.
oh man, oh this is trouble for Kyle Fletcher, Don.
Got to use those long arms and get a rope break if you can.
He's got to get out of here. The crowd's coming alive now.
The fans here in Fishers, Indiana, they can feel 3 points in the grasp of Shelton Benjamin.
Why are they booing?
That bottom rope was in the grasp of Kyle Fletcher, protecting those 3 precious points.
And the crowd was chanting tap, 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 but Kyle Fletcher did not.
That was a great strategic.
See it on his face.
As Fletcher stumbling
Gale to kick of his own.
The point of the chin there.
Great timing by Kyle.
timing and precision, extension of the leg from Kyle Fletcher, catching Shelton Benjamin, creeping in, and now Fletcher got it. Drop, he floats over. The leg is hooked, and so close.
It's as close as it gets right there. What a match Kyle's wrestling, though.
Kyle seems to be frustrated right now.
This time with a thrust kick on target.
All that velocity that Kyle Fletcher had worked against him. Ate that super kick.
What a great match. This match has really picked up since the opening bell.
This is something, Tony.
It really is, man.
Now the waist lock, suplex, and Shelton Benjamin
The T-bone.
going to work.
Oh, okay.
A second German suplex.
Your man's in trouble, Don. He's trying to pull himself up here now.
And Tony, we mentioned how rare it is for an athlete the size of Kyle Fletcher to be ragdolled like this is.
He's on it.
3 consecutive German suplexes.
Listen to the fans.
They're on their feet here.
As Shelton Benjamin closing the distance. The knee strike. Fletcher goes down.
Oh, Kyle rode onto the rope.
I'm not sure, again, if that was instinct or self-preservation, but either way.
I think it was instinct.
Fletcher rolls through, sunset flip. Gives up the pinning predicament instead. Looking for the roll.
Hey!
Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher. He stole that one away.
Kyle Fletcher put his hand on the middle rope. The referee didn't see it. Rick Knox's eyes were on the shoulders of Shelton Benjamin, and Kyle Fletcher stole 3 points to take the lead in the blue league. The block leader is Kyle Fletcher with 6 points. But fans, let's take a look back at the tournament action from this past Saturday night at Collision.
Yes, it's Saturday, and tonight we continue with the Continental Classic. And now a chance to become a Continental Champion. Juice Robinson almost pulled out one of his biggest wins. Nothing hidden about that blade. Well,
Classic.
Arguably, though, right here, Garcia facing his toughest opponent on his side.
and here he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hook!
Well, Tony, Saturday night on Collision, you heard Nick Wayne, the young protege of Christian Cage, put out the challenge for this man later this month in New York City, Hammerstein Ballroom.
Wow. There's nothing like Hook in New York City, guys.
Nick Wayne, I heard what you said this past weekend. So you want to fight me in a couple weeks in New York City? Well, I got a better idea. I'd rather fight your father at Hammerstein Ballroom and leave him in worse condition than my father was left in by you guys. And for you, Nick, how about you come and fight me right here, right now?
Of course, our broadcast colleague Taz still recovering from the attack by Christian Cage. Taz requiring a total knee replacement, but right now, it seems like Christian Cage may be coming to answer the challenge of the cold-hearted Handsome Devil.
Love to see that, and we'd love to get Taz back here as quickly as we can. Hopefully he's on the mend.
And there we see that dented case containing Christian Cage's contract for a shot at the AEW World Championship anytime he wants it. But wait a second.
Brother.
From behind, Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne.
This is trouble here. They jumped out right in front of us.
Yeah, they jumped right out in front of us, and this was a plan from the workout.
But Hook not out of this fight yet. Slips from the grips of Kip Sabian. The kick for Nick Wayne, and now Red Rum locked in on Nick Wayne. Wayne could be going to sleep as now his mother.
Hook's got to have eyes in the back of his head here.
Boy.
Oh, I think he might have heard you, Daddy Magic, because Christian Cage got caught red-handed. Now Christian, the numbers. Come on. Yeah. Just too much.
Come on now.
Catching up with Hook.
3-on-1. 4 if you can count Mother Wayne. Just absolutely brutal. This is Christian Cage to a T. To a T.
Let's look at this. Christian Cage calling the plays.
What do they have in mind here?
Sending Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne
Look at him.
out to the floor. Kip Sabian looking for a chair. I'm not sure what Nick Wayne's looking for, but Christian Cage, look at this, hammering Hook.
You got to respect Hook for what he's doing here. He's trying to defend the honor of his father.
Absolutely.
Look at these 2 chairs coming in.
Come on now.
Now trying to isolate the arm of Hook. It wasn't bad enough that they injured Taz. Now they have to injure Hook.
This is ridiculous.
Trying to break his wrist. Oh, God. Oh, no. No.
The concerto from Nick Wayne on that wrist of Hook.
I'm afraid we're going to need some medical attention here for Hook.
matters right now. So take care of your hand, and we'll talk later.
Look how smug
Take care of
Christian
your hand.
Cage is. This is a 4-on-1 assault.
That hand has to be broken.
Oh, we need some.
Excuse me, Mercedes. Renee, what? You know not to ask me any questions before I have to say something. Indianapolis! Say hello to your CEO. Mercedes, after we spoke last week on Rampage, Camille was found attacked backstage. Do you care to comment? Didn't I tell you not to speak of that name ever again? Are you obsessed with Camille? Look, everybody knows Camille quit. That means she doesn't work for me anymore. That means I am not liable. I have no concerns for Camille, but you know what I am concerned about? Anna Jay sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. You see, at Full Gear, I showed the entire world why I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. Now tonight, Anna Jay has a match against Penelope Ford, and I'll be watching that match very closely. And just remember, ladies, there's always a price to pay when you mess with money. Bye, Renee.
No, you stay right there. I don't want you to go anywhere. Shelton, what do we do? We hurt me. What do we do? We hurt me. Then why the hell you ain't hurt that man? Why were you out there playing with him, letting him stick around? That's not what we do, man. I love you, man. But I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed with your performance, man.
He cheated.
That ain't how we do it, baby.
We have a camera that's that way. We're doing it all. My bad.
Okay. Jesus. That's a perfect way to end it. Yeah. Nah, just go. That's perfect. That would make sense.
Up to their name. For the rest of the Continental Classic, but right now we are turning our attention to the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal.
Introducing the final participant, Adam Cole.
Baby.
The rules of the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. You are thrown over the top rope. Both feet touch the floor. You are eliminated. There are 12 men vying for a shot at the Dynamite Diamond Ring. The last 2 men remaining in this Battle Royal tonight will face off. 1 week from tonight, Dynamite Winter is coming. They will meet one-on-one with the winner of that match, Tony Schiavone, going on to World's End, Saturday, December 28th. And they will face MJF for the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Well, we saw last week. Well, I better let the boom go first, but I want to get this point in. We saw where Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly both faced the screen. MJF was talking. They both said they wanted to be in this, and they are in this. But there's some bad blood there.
Yeah, it seems like Adam Cole, the last thing he wants is to run afoul of Kyle O'Reilly, but it seems to me, Danny Magic, that Kyle O'Reilly blames Adam Cole for what happened to Roderick Strong, and his broken arm.
Where do all the loyalties lie? That's what I want to know.
Well, not only are Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole in this match, as are Brian Cage and Lance Archer, the Don Callis family, Dante and Darius Martin of Top Flight, Action Andretti, and Leo Rush, the Butcher, Evil Uno, Rocky Romero, Mark Davis of Aussie Open. You know he's got a long history with MJF as well. So a lot of men that would love to get their hands on Maxwell Jacob Friedman come later this month in Orlando.
Yeah, the Butcher in there has had a lot of success in Battle Royals.
Oh, but Evil Uno taking a moment to appeal to the crowd. Mark Davis hoists him up, and Uno now on the apron, swinging a miss by Davis.
I don't know if the fans at home on.
Down goes Evil Uno, and out goes Evil Uno.
Turned the wrong way. Now the Butcher, look at this.
Gotta get Mark Davis over the top here.
Yeah, the Butcher, Mark Davis.
I see Kyle O'Reilly winning.
Brian Cage, the biggest men in this match, and as you mentioned, the Butcher with a lot of success in Battle Royals. Elimination after elimination seems to come to the Butcher.
Guys, these matches are so dangerous. Somebody could just roll an ankle. You got somebody landing on you. You don't know what's coming, what's behind you. You have no idea.
As Lance Archer now with Darius Martin out on the apron. Remember how MJF, he employed the Don Callis family almost as mercenaries to prevent Adam Cole from making it to the match at Full Gear. And it was the Dynamite Diamond ring that Konosuke Takeshita used that was successful in preventing Cole from making it to that match.
Yeah, MJF always has a plan. There is no question about that. And he wants to make sure that he is the only one to have that diamond ring. He's been the only owner of it since we started these.
Yeah, MJF since 2019, every year he has won that Dynamite Diamond ring, and it has been pivotal in his ascent here in All Elite Wrestling, Daddy Magic.
Well, we've seen him use that ring how many times now over the years? Smashing people in the face with this thing.
As now Lance Archer going to work, taking out Rocky Romero, a shot to the back of Mark Davis and Daddy Magic. That's what makes these battle royals so dangerous. You can be focused on one opponent, and then from out of nowhere, another man just clips you from behind.
That's what I was saying. You don't know what's coming next. I appreciate the Mark Davis here trying to hang out in the corner. It's probably the safest place you could be.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the apron of the ring like Top Flight is right now.
And Leo Rush, Action Andretti.
What?
Oh my God! Wow! They eliminated Top Flight.
They look great. Can't believe it.
Andretti and Leo Rush, of course, they've been associated with Top Flight for months now, but
they came out here with the matching gear and everything.
Yeah, it's every man for themselves. This is for a match next week. And winner is coming with the winner moving on to World's End for a shot at MJF in the Dynamite Diamond ring.
It's going to come down to the last two, maybe.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what happens.
Good night, Butcher.
If Leo Rush and Action Andretti are the last two, it'll be every man for himself.
A clubbing shot by
Look
Brian
at these two
Cage.
big boys.
Or
Mark Davis.
What about Archer and
Holy smokes, guys. These beefy bastards going at it.
But look at this, Mark Davis trying to fight off two men. A tall order given the size of Cage and Archer. And look at this, Mark Davis just getting ping-ponged by Cage and Archer.
They're just beating up Excalibur.
Boy, Mark Davis better look out here.
As Mark Davis sent to the outside, he is eliminated, and the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal continues in picture-in-picture.
Things getting wild now.
Yeah, interesting that we have two teams in there together. Leo Rush, of course, in there with
Look at me. Don't you look
Action
at him.
Andretti.
I'm the
You
one
have
that's
members of
gonna
the
kick everybody.
conglomeration in there together.
It's my
Yeah,
time.
Rocky Romero,
You
Kyle
have a
O'Reilly.
time for you.
And then, of course, you have the Murder Hawk Monster and Brian Cage.
And of course,
Is Adam Cole the only one who's solo here?
yeah, a lot of tag team success for Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly together, but
That's right.
a lot of tag team success in the past. It seems like if to hear Kyle O'Reilly tell it, that is ancient history.
It's sad to see. Here we go. How do you get somebody like Brian Cage out of this thing? Leo Rush trying to do it by himself here.
Yeah, it's gonna take two men like you see right now, trying to get Cage out of there. There you see at the far side.
Let's get a third over there, boys.
Still to come, Pac and Jay White. Wow.
Yeah, first time ever one-on-one for those two men. Looking forward to that one as right now Brian Cage with Rocky Romero isolated in the corner.
Leo Rush, a little bit of trouble right here. He is right on the apron of the ring. He needs to scoot underneath.
As Kyle O'Reilly with the boot of the Butcher on his throat. And look at, oh man, Archer just stomping, stepping
brutal.
on that ankle.
See, that's just sadistic.
You take out Leo Rush's ankle. This guy can't jump around. He
I
can't
get it.
evade things. Smart move, I'd say, from Lance Archer.
And Archer just winding up, big elbow strike for Rocky Romero. Those two men have a lot of history with one another, dating back to their time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Archer has often challenged Rocky Romero to meet him in the ring, meet him inside a steel cage, but now Archer with his opportunity to get his hands on Rocky Romero, part of this Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. Oh, Andretti hanging on to the top. And Rocky Pong trying to get Andretti.
Who would you guys pick as the favorite right here, right now?
Big elbow strike.
Cage just stepping on the back of the neck.
Two men to survive the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. They will meet next Wednesday night at Dynamite. Winter is coming with the winner, moving on to face MJF at World's End for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Leo Rush, Action Andretti. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Cole the Butcher, Brian Cage, and Lance Archer, all those men still alive in this match. And now,
Got here.
Leo Rush and Action Andretti working in tandem to get Rocky Romero out to the apron.
Somebody could score 2 for 1 here.
That's right, Kyle O'Reilly of the conglomeration alive in this match as well. Andretti, wow, pump kick, catching Rocky in the draw. The pump kick from O'Reilly eliminates Action Andretti.
How do you do, Action Andretti? See you later.
How about Rocky Romero hanging on here?
Let's see for how long.
Hanging on to Leo Rush.
Oh!
Running kick.
Gonna dump him over here.
Rocky Romero, the low bridge.
How about that? Again, and Rocky gets back in the ring.
This thing's breaking down now. How many we got left?
Now it's Rocky Romero, Kyle O'Reilly of the conglomeration.
We're halfway done.
Don Callis family members Lance Archer and Brian Cage, the Butcher and Adam Cole.
Look out!
Oh, the chopping kick to the back of the knee from Rocky Romero saves Kyle O'Reilly, but the lariat takes him off his feet. Now Romero popped up into the grip.
Not the ring.
Rocky Romero has been eliminated.
The big
Yep,
guy standing
everybody
tall in
does.
this one so far.
Now the Butcher across the ring. He was charging in at Adam Cole. Right-hand Butcher.
He's fighting back, man. Oh, my God.
Hey, wait, you don't want to be exchanging right hands with the Butcher.
You got to get off the apron underneath the rope.
A commentary. Butcher drops down, and he's eliminated as well.
We're down to 4.
Brian Cage, Lance Archer, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole, last 4 men standing.
Boy, the Murder Machine is having a great battle royal here.
Oh, Archer went for that kick, and now O'Reilly.
Dump him over.
Oh, Lance Archer. His size almost worked against him there. His feet very nearly grazing the floor, but Adam Cole. Thrust kick and low bridge. Brian Cage hanging out.
He's right there. Just bite his hands at him.
Adam Cole trying to eliminate Brian Cage. And Cage trying to fight his way back into the ring.
Oh, Cage too strong, man.
But Cole, I think Cole had his grip on the rope.
Not where you want to be. Anything can happen here right now.
Super
To
kick.
the knee as Kyle O'Reilly chokeslammed on that top turnbuckle.
What is he doing?
Kyle O'Reilly is in
Cole
trouble.
thinking?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Cole, he was thinking Panama Sunrise, but it's a super kick. Brian Cage goes down. He's seated on the apron.
Remember, it's got to be both feet touching the floor here.
That's a bit of a fluke there. He just landed on his butt.
Yeah, this is not looking good for the Don Callis family. Cage and Archer are eliminated.
The winners of this match, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole.
Baby.
We know 1 week from tonight, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole will face off one-on-one for a shot at Maxwell Jacob Freeman at World's End for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And you can tell by body language alone, Tony, this is not what Adam Cole wanted.
No, Kyle O'Reilly says, boy, this will be some moral conflict for Cole to even get in the ring with him, but now he's got to.
1 week from tonight, winner is coming. Cole.
How to come back. It's my turn to come back. I want it. And show how strong I am. Stronger than you. It's my turn. I see you. I see you. Watch your back. The house always wins.
It's all good. Just let me do the talking. Just let me do the talking. Best wrestler alive. Best wrestler alive.
Max, ahead of your match tonight against...
Yes.
Is everything good here?
Everything's great. Thank you, Renee, for
You know what,
asking.
Renee? Everything is not all right. We have been sitting here for the past hour trying to talk him out of this. You see, MVP is so far up in your head, you're not thinking straight. What we've built, what we've become, has not been done by one person. Not Anthony, not you, and not me. Yes, you're the best wrestler alive, and we have all the faith in the world in you. But you are going about this tonight all wrong.
No.
Okay, he's just not listening to me. Please talk some sense into him.
You call yourself the best wrestler alive? Go prove it.
Okay, thank you for the support. Some support. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, big match tonight. I need all your support. Hands in on 3. Ready? Break it down. 1, 2, 3. Best wrestler alive. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Well, Max Caster with a lot to prove.
Swerve's
People
house.
with this one, Tony.
You're not kidding. And how about that? Hands together,
Six
right?
matches set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds. Swerve Strickland.
Let's take you back to how this match came about. Swerve Strickland, he had the floor last week at Dynamite until he was interrupted by Max Caster.
Swerve, you used to be like a house of fire. Like a house fire. House fire, that's a bar.
Yeah, Max Caster might want to choose his words a little more judiciously, especially when Swerve Strickland's involved.
He's always run off at the mouth.
Yo! Listen! The best wrestler alive is uncivilized. Swerve, how'd you lose the belt to a crippled guy? Signed a big contract, what you hiding? I know you stealing money like Hunter Biden. Your mom's house burnt down, it's too bad. She can move in with me, I'll be your new dad. So step to the side, cause everybody loves the best wrestler alive.
What is he thinking?
And Caster might want to keep the headphones on because chorus of boos here in Fisher's,
And
Indiana.
Swervy boy, that's what we call him.
Whoa! That's what we call a Caster drop. That's what said just about enough, boys.
Swerve Strickland not wasting any time, forcing Max Caster to eat his words.
Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house.
Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, they had a chance to regain the AEW World Tag Team Championship, but Caster, he wanted to be front and center. It seems like, I mean, it's not even seems, it's in his own words. He's the breakout star of the Acclaim, not Anthony Bowens.
Yeah, and you know what? It goes back to what Daddy Ass said just a moment ago. He said that MVP is filling his head with these designs, with these feelings, and
a famous attempt by Caster and German suplex, and it was that business card passed to Max Caster by MVP that really seemed to set Caster off on this path where he thinks that he's the star of the Acclaim.
Listen, the Acclaim, they've done it all. They've been tag team champions.
trios champions.
One of the most popular acts here in AEW. And sometimes you grow almost complacent, and it just takes somebody to plant the little seed. And that's kind of what we've seen here in the head of Max Caster. He's the star.
And Tony, speaking of 11 days ago, remember what we saw when Swerve Strickland and Bobby Lashley met at Full Gear. It was, I mean, it was as close to a one-sided match as we've seen Swerve Strickland involved in.
Absolutely it was, because Bobby Lashley is one of the most incredible athletes that's ever graced an AEW ring. I don't think that's kind of a surprise, but right now, Max Caster, this thing about world's best wrestler, greatest wrestler, whatever he can...
Best wrestler alive.
Okay, best wrestler alive. Whatever he considers himself, I like the confidence. But listen...
Springboard drop kick and house call from Swerve Strickland! Swerve Strickland has returned to action after Full Gear.
Listen...
Springboard drop kick and house call from Swerve Strickland! Swerve Strickland has returned to action after Full Gear, and he is firing on all cylinders.
Did not see that coming.
Neither did Max Caster, who didn't see that one coming either. 2 in a row from the former AEW World Champion.
126-day reign as the AEW World Champion before he lost.
Indianapolis coming alive for Swerve.
In London.
As Swerve Strickland showing off perhaps his killer instinct here tonight.
Bam.
House call Swerve Strickland covers. 2, 3.
Swerve Strickland. Maybe, just maybe, Max Caster will look at this and think, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said.
Guys, is Swerve Strickland a star or what?
He's a stud, man.
Take a look.
What a return to form for Swerve Strickland after Full Gear. Max Caster pushing Swerve's buttons with that comment about the house on fire. But wait a second, Swerve.
What's got on his mind here?
I don't know, where's he looking? Oh, he's looking back in the ring.
Remember Swerve Strickland, he refers to himself as the most dangerous man in professional wrestling.
Hold on now.
And the most dangerous man in pro wrestling may not be done with the best wrestler alive.
The best wrestler alive is going to rue the day that he said what he said.
What's he trying to prove here, Swerve?
And the fans are rabid.
Oh, they're with it. They're with it big time.
As Caster, he's been rocked by those house calls, but now Swerve.
He's got nowhere to go here.
Strickland to the top. Swerve. Stomp.
What a statement.
That is what it is going to appear live on TBS. It will be the Continental with JF himself, brother.
Oh, this is classic. But you kind of deserve it, man. Do you remember Better Than You, baby? We were white hot. Everybody in the company was happy. I mean, there wasn't this madness going on. Me with the world title, you standing by my side was record-breaking. Adam? And then you turned on me. For what? Because you thought I was going to turn on you first? You don't have any proof of that, man. And look at the butterfly effect that you've created for it. Because of your actions, your friend Roderick Strong's arm is broken. Because of your actions, now you're going to have to face your best friend Kyle O'Reilly and beat the out of him just to get an opportunity to get your hands on me at World's End for my Dynamite Diamond ring. And to make matters worse, because of you cheating me out of my world title, now Jon Moxley has picked it up and he has taken over All Elite Wrestling and he rules with an iron fist. People are getting murdered every week, Adam, and it's all on you. And I'm sick of it, Adam Cole. I am sick of you walking around pretending you're the hero when really you're the villain. The jaundice-infested villain who must be terminated. And you will be, Adam. Because I don't think you can beat Kyle O'Reilly. Matter of fact, I know you can't beat him. And that will be proven next week on Dynamite. And for that, you can thank me later.
As MJF said, 1 week from tonight, next on and Claudio Castagnoli descending like jackals.
Pac! If anybody is going to knock down one true king at the AEW World Championship, it will be the Switchblade. If you still like another taste.
Oh wait, Pac! The bastard dropped on his head. Now there's Moxley. The choke is locked in.
My God, they're stalking a man who's out. Pac's got that case.
Oh!
This next bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 222 pounds, Switchblade Jay White.
Well, Switchblade Jay White coming into this match, flying solo. Of course, Hangman Adam Page injuring Colton and Austin Gunn, members of the Bang Bang Gang. And then this past Saturday, Tony Schiavone, Juice Robinson breaking his leg in his match against Will Ospreay in the Continental Classic. He is out of action for the foreseeable future. Switchblade Jay White now finds himself a man on an island.
You know, it's not a Continental Classic match, but he has nobody at ringside to help him out when he would have all members of the Bang Bang Gang with him. And you know that Pac is not here alone. The Death Riders never are.
And his opponent, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 217 pounds, he is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions. He is a bastard Pac.
And Daddy Magic, Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, seemingly the target of Switchblade Jay White, but now dispatching, in his words, an emissary of the Death Riders in the Bastard Pac. I don't think there's going to be anything diplomatic about what Pac does to Switchblade Jay White here tonight under orders from Jon Moxley.
Well, Jay White has his work cut out for him. No question about it. Where is this guy coming from, guys? Are they behind us right now?
Yes,
is he alone?
They are right behind us.
And there's Wheeler Yuta, also part of the AEW World Trios Champions, part of the Death Riders.
That's like I said, they're not out here alone. We know Claudio Castagnoli's in the building because Claudio's got a match coming up in the tournament.
That's right, our main event match tonight. Claudio Castagnoli, Brody King, Continental Classic tournament action. But where there's one Death Rider, there's typically many.
That's just it. Jon Moxley using Pac here to dismantle Jay White, protecting his championship. That's got to be what this is about, right, guys?
Yeah, you know, this is not a part, as I said, of the Continental Classic, but this is a...
Oh, wait, look at this.
Wow.
Wheeler Yuta up on the apron and trying to draw the attention of Switchblade Jay White, but Jay White doing a good job of keeping his eyes directly fixed on his opponent.
Jay White knows what the deal is here tonight. He knows the Death Riders are all around him. He's got nobody in his corner.
Yeah, but he's fearless. He's looking at a man who's had 40 wins since his arrival here in AEW.
The chop to the chest.
Jay White himself getting over an injury all summer long with that foot.
An injury courtesy of Hangman Adam Page and courtesy of Christian Cage as well.
Missed 94 days because of it.
It's been a rough year for the Bang Bang Gang.
As Pac charging in, elevated up and over the top. Jay White swinging a miss. Shoulder the midsection by Pac, rolling off the back. Land it.
Going.
Jay White.
Up.
This is what ran right into the boot of the bastard.
Jay White recovered quickly.
Pac could be looking to take flight here.
He may go with the black arrow here, and if that's it, he could win it right now.
Or 450.
Pac has so many weapons off that top rope. He
White's
finds
gotta
his
move.
footing. Shooting star.
Oh, shooting star.
Through. Jay White there. Blade Runner. Avoided by Pac. Now standing. Switches all around. Back elbow from Pac. Jay White, though.
You can almost feel it. Something's got to give here.
Oh! So up to the midsection. Doubles over Jay White. And now Pac going to work. Drop kick to the side of the head. White avoids it. And no! Wow! Pac lands on his feet. Pac avoided the first one, but not the second. The half-and-half suplex.
The back of the head, the back of the neck.
Guns up. What a freaking match.
And Switchblade Jay White could be looking for a Blade Runner here. No, Pac. Wow,
Brutalizer.
Standing brutalizer. This is a disaster for Jay White.
He's got it locked in.
This is unbelievable.
Jay White's bleeding from the mouth, it looks like.
Yes, he is.
Pac has forced so many opponents to submit in this very hold. The brutalizer cinched in, the blood flowing from the mouth of Switchblade Jay White.
Boy, if you don't get to that rope.
White carrying the weight of his opponent, center of the ring.
Those hands are locked.
Look at this, though. Jay White attempting to will himself on.
Just fall back, Jay. Fall back.
No, get to the rope.
Jay White, the right arm outstretched, looking for the rope break, but Pac.
Yes.
Jay White gets to the bottom rope.
That was a Superman effort right there by Jay White.
It's just the will to survive the fight.
But look at this Pac holding on to the last possible moment, looking to inflict maximum damage.
Not again.
The Wheeler unit, that Psycho knee. Again, the referee didn't see it. He was arguing with Pac inside the ring.
You kidding me?
And now Jay White may be cooked.
Come on. Paul Turner.
Oh, wait, John White! John White, come up with that! Blade Runner!
Yeah. He's a switchblade for a reason. King Switch, baby. King Switch.
With an athlete like Switchblade Jay White, sometimes that's all it takes. We know Pac is world class.
That's right.
Unbelievable. It just takes 1 second to change the tide of a match. Oh, boy, what do we got here?
Oh, you big man.
The fans love that. Getting a little Blade Runner for himself as well, but now Marina Shafir.
You want one too? Nobody else here? What's up? Your man not here now.
Around Jay White.
No.
But it was all a ruse.
Oh, the world champion is here.
You had to know this was going to happen.
Jon Moxley continuing his path of destruction, continuing to target Jay White.
Get your hands up, Jay.
Don't even think about it.
And here's the thing, Tony. I mean, Jon Moxley, he spent weeks trying to get Orange Cassidy to step up, as now he's got Jay White locked in, perhaps a paradigm shift.
What's wrong with this guy?
And we saw Jay White. He did step up. He took a shot. He took a swing at the AEW World Champion, and somehow Moxley, in his deranged mind, feels insulted by this.
This guy's an animal,
to say the least.
And you know what? Who took a swing at Jon Moxley?
Oh, my God. Moxley was leaving, but now he's not going anywhere.
well,
Hangman Adam Page, perhaps with his own designs on Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship.
what is about to happen here?
Oh, Moxley and Hangman.
You can feel it.
Oh, it's some great stuff going. What's this?
Wait a second. Hold on.
And a cameraman.
One of our production crew. Oh, wait, that's Orange Cassidy! We haven't seen Cassidy since
Get on! Get on! Get on! Get on! Get on!
creating the opening for Hangman Adam Page. As Cassidy and Marina Shafir fighting off, and Hangman Adam Page, even though he's not 100%, he's taking the fight to the world champion.
It's all over him. Oh, no.
You know, Marina got dumped.
And Pac and Wheeler Yuta focusing their fire, protecting their job.
Give us another one.
Hell.
Pac as well.
Give it to Moxley.
Look at the face. Look at the face of Orange Cassidy.
What are we waiting for?
This place is coming unglued.
Yes! Touch from Moxley.
Jay.
And Jay White.
Get on!
I love it.
Wow, what a moment. What an incredible Dynamite moment.
If y'all three stand together,
Look at this, Hangman Adam
y'all can
Page
win.
pulling himself up.
Do it. Let him do it. Let him do it.
Struggling to his feet.
Fans can feel it.
That knee.
Orange Cassidy, Hangman Adam Page, and Switchblade Jay White united at least for a moment here tonight.
With the fans chanting
Hey, Christian.
AEW.
It feels good, boys.
Oh, wait a second, Christian Cage with that contract for his shot at the AEW World Championship.
Just hovering.
What will this mean for World's End coming up on December 28th, live from Orlando on pay-per-view?
Oh, thank you for the. I don't know who shared that, but thank you.
Julia, I can't quite figure you out. But something I do know about you is that you like to play these little mind games, don't you? That doesn't work for me, mate. I'm more of a face-to-face or a fist-to-face type of gal. What is this all about anyway? My triumphant return at Wembley. Everyone and their mothers is pissed off about that. Just like you. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know how many times I have to say this to you and anybody that will listen. I came back to right wrongs. I came back to settle scores, and that has nothing to do with you. I was on the cusp of something great. I could feel it in my bones and feel it in my gut. And for that to be ripped away from you, it changes you, man. That's why this International Women's Cup means a lot to me. And I'm very determined to take it all the way. I'm ready to fight anytime, any place. But you can't fight what you can't see. So how about this? I come find you. And on your comeback, you're gonna lay knocked out on the mat, and the last thing you see is me.
Where was it? I was looking for something.
Hi, guys.
I'm done.
It's Chris Jericho, the King of New York, coming to you live from Hell's Kitchen in the Bronx with a New York Minute. And as the Ring of Honor champion, I am so excited about Final Battle happening on December 20th, live from the Hammerstein Ballroom. Get your tickets now. There's not too many available. And while you're in Beantown, come check out the other two shows at the Hammerstein Ballroom on the 21st and December 22nd, Christmas Collision and a Dynamite on 34th Street. You don't want to miss these shows. It's going to be a rock and roll party. And speaking of a party, don't forget about All In Texas, live Saturday, July 12th. Tickets are already available on the pre-sale at AEWTix.com, with the general on sale going on Monday, December 9th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. But if you're wondering who the Nueve is going to be facing in Sin City at Final Battle in the Hammerstein Ballroom, I'm going to give you more information on that on a very special TV time live on Ring of Honor tomorrow night. You can watch that on WatchROH.com. Don't you dare miss it. And don't you dare miss me, the King of New York, at the Hammerstein Ballroom in the Big Easy. Thanks, guys. I'm Chris Jericho, and this has been a New York Minute.
Sheriff. Sheriff! My apologies. I thought you were him. You know, he cut and run a while ago. Rumor has it he's coming back to town.
Really? Last I saw, he was milling around. You really think he'll come back around here?
Jack Barry?
What, this outlaw returns, this whole town's in trouble. Around these parts, he's a wanted man. Most wanted.
Oh, Bandito.
Wow, AEW's most wanted Bandito.
Bandito.
On the stereo. On the comeback trail here.
That's great news, man.
And Brass Knox right on a chin. On the
Find out what happened.
due to injury, but Anna Jay traveling to Japan, competing in Stardom's 5-star Grand Prix, almost their version of the Continental Classic in Japan.
You know, maybe that's what happened there.
Buddy home!
It's gonna happen now!
And let me get one thing straight. If Chris Statlander, the biggest and the strongest woman on the AEW roster, can't beat me for this, then what makes you think that you can? You know, and people call me arrogant. You know, Mariah must have kicked you a little too hard in the head, Anna. But I actually like your confidence. So if you want a shot at the TBS championship, then I think maybe you need to come back in 10 years when you actually done something in this business, kiddo.
Whoa, whoa. Take it easy.
Something like this?
Oh!
I'll take that, champ.
Well, the champ asked for it by...
Okay.
Well, Anna Jay ready for a fight.
This is it now.
Mercedes.
Gonna have a little brouhaha. Let's go, boys!
Oh, Mercedes. Oh, she's checking her watch. She's got somewhere to be.
I don't got time for this.
Anna Jay ever shook here.
I think it's a champion. It is coming in 2 weeks. Mercedes Moné will look to defend her TBS championship against Anna Jay. Washington, D.C. Dynamite. Holiday Bash 2 weeks from tonight. Plus, the Gold League match. Will Ospreay, Darby Allin in the Continental Classic 2 weeks from tonight. Live on D.C. Dynamite Holiday Bash. But coming up next, our main event. Woo, both men sitting atop the Gold League.
Match with Mina Shirakawa at Winter is coming. We need to talk about these issues that you have with a woman that you claim that you still love.
Why don't we talk about your issues? I mean, do you have any friends, or you just sit here and try and poke holes at people who have actually accomplished things?
I'm not doing this.
No, we absolutely do not have to do this. We do not have to sit here and demand answers like I owe you any explanation for the way I live my life. As long as I hold this title, anything I do is the right thing to do. So why don't you just sit there and listen? Okay? I think giving a title shot to my best friend is a pretty generous gesture. I mean, she wouldn't be getting one otherwise. Shaking your tits only gets you so far. At some point, you have to go to work, and I will make you work every second you're in the ring with me because I believe in you, Mina. And when we're done, we'll sip all the champagne in the world.
This entire women's division.
This entire women's division is utter. Thunder Rosa held up a sign last week that said, "Women's wrestling is alive and well. Women's wrestling is dead and buried because I'm the one holding the shovel."
Do it to my face. Winter is coming. Make me walk.
Is Mariah May up to the challenge of her former friend Mina Shirakawa? We will find out. Dynamite winner is coming 1 week from tonight. Brody King earning his first 3 points in the Continental. First AEW Dynamite and Collision available streaming on Max simultaneously as it
Big
airs
Brody
here on TV.
Continental Classic Gold League matchup.
That's right, 3 points for a victory, 1 point. Perhaps with 3 points in hand.
Gonzo Ball.
No, the stuffed pile driver.
No, it's got to be it.
He floats over both legs. Oh, no. Castagnoli escapes.
Put him in the stuffed pile driver that time, and this is what the Continental Classic's all about. Right here, what we're watching right now.
This tournament is no joke.
This tournament, no joke. There are no easy matches. As we are witnessing, these 2 men have been slinging haymakers since the outset.
It is a grueling road to the top of the C2. Claudio, look out!
Well, Claudio ducks underneath.
Have left
As the remainder thudding elbow strike Has Claudio Castagnoli seated in the chair at ringside, Brody King.
The worst thing of this match ends here for both these guys.
As Brody King sent over the barricade, Claudio Castagnoli into the ring.
Look at Brody. Look, from above, Brody doing everything he can. Oh, my God.
What a match.
And remember, in the event of a countout, Claudio Castagnoli will take the 3 points.
He's got one more count to get back.
Brody King beat that count. Yes, he can, just barely.
Just barely made it.
Look at the fans standing here.
Castagnoli, he's been using that lariat very effectively as of late.
Oh.
Has Brody King falling into a cover? No. Now for the Gonzo bomb, Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, Claudio knew it. He had to get out of it.
And look at the low blow.
Oh, no.
Behind the referee's back. And
Oh,
now
no.
Castagnoli.
Neutralizer.
The neutralizer. Now the cover. 2, 3.
There's your winner, Claudio Castagnoli.
Guys, you got
Castagnoli. The 2024 Continental Classic.
And fans, I've just been confirmed by Tony Khan of this matchup next week. As you see, Claudio Will Ospreay. How about this? Pac and John Moxley against Jay White and Orange Cassidy.
Winter is
Next week, as you see,
Wait, what?
Claudio Will Ospreay. How about this? Pac and John Moxley against Jay White and Orange Cassidy.
Winter is coming. Dynamite 1 week from tonight. We'll see you there.
Man. Next week's gonna be crazy. I don't know what path Swerve is taking, but maybe he's still not done with the Hurt Business. Man, I hope Keith Lee comes back for that, though. Honestly, I hope he does. But nah, I want a replay. I want to see a replay of this. I need a replay. Hold on. I'm going to YouTube. I need like a full replay of all that just happened.
Right now.
AEW Dynamite live on TBS from the Fishers Event Center just outside of...
Are you kidding me? Survive the fight.
Himself on.
Just fall back, Jay. Fall back.
How's he doing this?
Jay White, the right arm outstretched, looking for the rope break, but Pac running him down. Now Jay White gets to the bottom rope.
That was a Superman effort right there by Jay White.
It's just the will to survive the fight.
But look at this, Pac holding on.
So next week, it's going to be Moxley and Cassidy. I mean, Moxley and Pac. So I think in 2 weeks for Holiday Bash, it should be Moxley, Pac, and Yuta against Paige, White, and Cassidy.
And now Jay White may be cooked.
Come on. Paul Turner.
'Cause that's crazy.
Unbelievable win with an athlete.
But
Jay White, sometimes that's all it takes. We know Pac is world class. That's right.
so I guess a Rose Ann's gonna be up third or forward. All 4 of them.
To change the tide of a match. Oh boy, what do we got here?
But what I was saying was, man, I hope Keith Lee comes back. Him and Swerve can reunite. Or Swerve and AR Fox and Keith Lee. But Swerve can't do that by himself against the Hurt Syndicate. He can't do it. But I can't wait for next week. And MJF he's gonna go against Kyle. It's not gonna be Adam Cole. It's gonna be the 1 year anniversary when it happened. It was at Roseanne. It happened last year. So, like I said, we're leading up to Endgame. We're finna hit Endgame. Well, y'all let me know what you're trying to think about that, but